The battle begins pawn to e4. Black answers with pawn to e6, pawn to d4, pawn to d5. The center is claimed, knight to c3, and immediately bishop to b4 pins that knight. Tension rises, pawn to e5 pushes forward boldly. Black counters with pawn to c5, striking the center. Pawn to a3 questions the bishop. The bishop captures on c3, and the pawn from b2 recaptures doubled pawns but open lines. Knight to e7 prepares to regroup. Then comes queen to g4, an aggressive signal. Queen to c7 tries to hold the kingside, but queen takes pawn on g7, a shocking capture. Rook to g8 hunts the queen, but she continues. Queen takes pawn on h7. White grabs 2 pawns and destroys black's kingside structure. Pawn captures on d4 in the center. Knight to e2 calmly develops. Knight to c6 adds pressure. Pawn to f4 reinforces the powerful pawn on e5. Bishop to d7 connects black's pieces. Queen retreats to d3, then pawn captures on c3, removing the knight from the board. Pawn to h4 begins a dangerous expansion. Black castles long, the king runs to the queen side. Pawn to h5 storms forward. Knight to a5 tries to find counterplay. Pawn to h6, the attack intensifies. Rook to h8 blocks the advance. A rook to h3 lifts into the attack, ready to swing across the third rank. Knight to f5 centralizes and defends, yet pawn to h7 marches forward. Now look at the board. White has sacrificed structure for speed. The queen invaded early. The rook has joined the attack. The h-pawn stands on h7 like a dagger near the black king's defenses. This is no quiet French defense anymore. This is an all-out kingside assault, and the storm is only getting stronger.